everybody, we're going to do a little general reading, a mini reading for the 18th of August, Sunday, or thereabouts. I found that there's a little bit of a cloud of time around these, give or take a day or two. So, all right, any interaction with the channel is appreciated. Like, subscribe, drop an emoji. Those are super easy. You don't have to think of the right words to say. So we're going to do, instead of tarot, actually, I should actually call this an oracle reading. I'm going to use the Urban Crow Oracle by M.J. Cullinane. We're just going to take 5 cards, and they're going to tell us a little story about Sunday. First card, displacement. Ooh, some misplaced anger and frustration. You might be frustrated about something, but that's not the thing you're frustrated about. You're frustrated about something else. And you take it out. Someone is taking it out on the wrong thing. They're angry at one person, but they're treating another person like crap. They're frustrated about some bills, and then they trip over something on the floor and punch the wall. But it's this that they're frustrated about, but then this is what they're doing about it. 2 entirely different things. So if someone's kind of rude or taking some frustration out on you, you're not the target. You're not the thing that they're actually frustrated about. You might be doing it the same. It takes actually a lot of self-observation and self-awareness to realize when you're doing that, because it's so easy to look at a situation and be like, yeah, that situation, and it seems so clear, but it's not that at all. It's something else. So some displaced frustration and anger, starting off the day. Wow, that's a great way to start the day. Then we have adventure. Okay, well, let's take a break from this anger and frustration. Let's go somewhere. Let's go do something. Let's have an adventure. Let's forget our troubles, forget our issues, whatever happened over there, let's go. So you're looking for an adventure. For Sunday, many people have that day off, so maybe it's a little Sunday drive somewhere. It could also just be looking to the unknown. Like, this displacement has a lot of knownness to it. Familiar junkyard energy anyway. Like, it's not that you're frustrated at that, but it is the place where we take our frustrations out. So yeah, and you might even be leaving a group and going solo. Like, all right, y'all, this is for the birds. I'm gonna head out. I'm gonna go do something else. I don't really want to be in this junky energy anymore. So, and adventure always implies that there's a lot of unknown. You're heading off into the unknown, looking for adventure, whatever comes my way. Born to be wild. Yep, that's what, born to be wild. Let's just get out of here. Let's bust this joint. All right, and then mischief. Oh my gosh, there's so much mischief here. So you're gonna go find some mischief. There's teasing energy here. I'm not really sure. I'm very fond of teasing energy, but you're gonna go find some mischief. And whatever that means to you. Here we have like some crows kind of teasing a cat. There's no real danger. So with that, I'm thinking like maybe you go on a roller coaster or something like that. There's no real danger. You're not in danger, but you're playing with the idea of danger. You're playing with the idea of fun. Maybe you TP the neighbor's yard and you know he has a gun collection. That's what we did when we were teenagers for fun. So that was before cell phones. So it's just like this fairly harmless but slightly exciting situation. Someone else may not find it so exciting. So, and maybe there's mischief afoot. This displaced energy, this displaced frustration, mischief, adventure, it's all very edgy vibes here. We're right on the edge of trouble. We're just riding that. I don't know if we don't tip over into trouble or not, but there's some kind of trouble, but it feels a little bit fun and a little bit exciting. Choices. Which one are you gonna pick? And decisions. There's teasing, there's choices. Well, you're responsible for your choices. Look, he's They are looking at, it's like the shell game. Literally, we have shells here. And which one? Which is it under? Maybe you go to a carnival or something. Or the fair. Maybe you go to the fair. It's fair season up in North America here. And you go to some sort of, it's like a booth. And you have to like place a bet. Maybe you go to a casino. It's all just right on the edge of appropriate, inappropriate, dangerous. There's a danger zone. And I think part of the key here is you're going to make some choices and decisions. Some decision points are being offered to you of how far are you going to go with this. Are you going to end up in jail at the end of the day? Or are you going to, just have had an adventure, a little, what happens in Las Vegas stays in Las Vegas adventure, or like there's some sort of decision you're going to have to make, maybe about how far to take something. If you're teasing somebody, there's a way in which that goes too far. So there's decisions here that will have consequences. But there is a sense of like placing your bets somewhere. About how it's like you got to deal with some sort of energy, and you can't take that out on the person you want to take it out on, or on the situation you want to take it out on. So you just head out. You're like, I can't do this here. It's not possible. Like sometimes that displaced anger and frustration is so healthy, actually, because we can't yell at our boss. We can't, fully express how we're feeling to the person. Maybe they're not here. Maybe they've passed on. Maybe they're an authority figure that we can't do that. And we're having a lot of frustration. And so what are we going to do with all that energy, rather than just destroy our own lives? So there's some mischief afoot. You're heading out on adventure. There's decisions, though. Last card, memory. Maybe you're making memories. You're making a memory here. There's triggers too. It's just some like bad memories, good memories. Maybe that's what the choice is. Is this going to be a good memory or a bad memory? Or you end the day like in some sort of nostalgic state here about maybe some previous adventure. Or maybe you end the day like sort of remembering what it was that triggered this all, what it was. Yeah, it almost feels like you're making a memory. But you start off the day, or maybe there's like a sense of this frustration. You don't know where it's coming from. And then all of this stuff happens. And then at the end of the day, there's a reflection time of like, or at the end of this adventure, you're reflecting back. Oh, I guess that's why. Oh, I suppose that's why that. Or I remember a time when this happened before. And there's this choice point in the middle of it. And I think it might be determining whether this is going to be a good memory or a bad memory. But it's like you're able, at the end of all of this expenditure of energy, you're able to go back in your mind and kind of rehash what happened. But it's like you've got to expend the energy first. You've got to go express it out. You've got to go have a real experience. And then you're able, after all of that energy is expended, you're able to go back and really think about what happened, what really happened, and process it better. All right, and then we're gonna go one last little card here from the Wild Kuan Yin. Wild. This feels like a very wild day, honestly. But it ends in like being able to reflect, being able to be reflective and talk about it, being able to talk about a memory. I don't know what the choice is here. It's very interesting. We got two cards here. So, love your body and live your dreams. I want you to experience all that life has to offer. I want you to see your dreams coming alive in the world. When you love the sacred soul animal of your body as I love you, then you will manifest all that is divinely meant for you and thrive. Loving your body. Oh, that's so crucial. Being in a body is very exciting. Not everybody gets to do it. Um, it's a really exciting limited time offer to be in a body and have these adventures here. So even if your body isn't perfect, loving the body that you do have and taking it on an adventure that it can go on. Grace within reach. And that's the feeling I'm getting with this memory card at the end. It's okay to feel like a mess right now. Look at this mess. You feel like a mess. Emotions going every which way. You know they're not, the emotions going a direction, and it's not meant to land in that direction, and that has nothing to do with this, and you feel like a mess. Yep, that's what that looks like. To feel that you need help and to want to resolve whatever has troubled your heart or mind. My grace is within reach, and as you ask for my help, I shall lift you into safety and peace now. So some sort of assistance coming in for this messy state of mind. All right, I hope that that's helpful for you. Thanks for joining me here, and we'll talk again soon. Bye.